What's up, guys? So I have a really fun video for y'all today. I decided to send 10 cards to SGC that were pretty much all rejects, cards that I wouldn't typically send in for grading because they had some sort of issue with them, whether it be a print line, soft corners, dents, things like that. This order turned out to be like one of the wildest orders I've ever had. I'm going to show y'all a clip of each card before I submitted it, so you guys can kind of get a really good in-depth perspective of like what the card condition was like prior to grading. I'm going to give y'all my predictions prior to the reveal, and y'all let me know in the comments what you think about these grades, if they were accurate, if they were correct, if they got it completely wrong. Let me know in the comments. This video is meant to be, I guess, educational. It's for entertainment purposes. It's not to take any sort of shot at SGC or PSA or any other grading company. I think SGC is a great company. They got really great turnaround times, and they're normally pretty solid with their grading. So this is definitely not to take a shot at them, and I will continue to use SGC in the future. If y'all enjoy the video, make sure to subscribe to the channel. It really helps me out a lot. And without further ado, let's get into the video. Alright, so first card up is this 2012 Topps Chrome Derek Jeter X-Fractor. This card is pretty clean, other than this print line that runs kind of through his shoulder area. Y'all can see that. So I would say like PSA would probably give this an 8, just because they're normally pretty tough on print lines. I'm going to predict that this one gets an SGC 9. Alright, so here's the Derek Jeter. This card got an SGC 10. So they didn't knock it down for that print line. There, you can kind of see it there in the holder. Alright, the next card is this 2020 Prism Silver CD Lamb. This card's pretty off-centered top to bottom. It's pretty thick there on the top and thin on the bottom. PSA would probably give this a 9, and I'm gonna guess that SGC gives this a 9.5. Here's the CD Lamb rookie. This one got a 9.5 and an auto grade of 10. So we hit our prediction on this one. I thought it was a pretty fair grade. The only thing really wrong with this card was the centering. So nice card here. All right, next card is a 2023 Bowman Chrome Jason Dominguez. This is the blue out of 150. This card on the front looks really nice. Not a whole lot to it. Maybe some minor surface stuff right there on the side. But if you flip it over, this is where the card has a few issues. I'm going to try to highlight right there where that light's shining. See that kind of crescent shaped dent? I don't know if I'd quite say it's a dent, because when you rub your finger across it, you can't really feel anything. But it's pretty large there. And it's got a couple of minor little stuff right in that top left. The light shine, see those little like dimples. So this card, it's kind of hard to predict. I could see PSA giving this like a 6, but we're going to send it to SGC. I'm going to say they give it an 8. But we're going to be hopeful for a 9. Maybe they overlook some of this stuff. Here's the Jason Dominguez. This one got an SGC 9.5. So they seem to have overlooked all those issues on the back. I'll flip it over so y'all can see it in the holder. right there on the bottom. You can still kind of see that right in this area, that crescent-shaped indent through the holder. So I was actually kind of surprised by this one. I thought they would find that, but they overlooked that one. All right, next card is this 1999 Molten Metal Skybox Fusion. Cool card, kind of laser cut player image. These are numbered out of 500. This one's got quite a bit of stuff going on with it. I don't know if y'all can see kind of in the middle of the card. It's got, I don't know if it's scratches. And then quite a bit of edge wear. Corners are a little white. But still a fairly desirable card, given that it's numbered out of 500. Other players in this set sell pretty high. So we're going to send this one in. And I'm going to predict that it gets a SGC 7. All right, here's the Alex Rodriguez. SGC actually called me about this card. They said that they accidentally damaged the card during the encasing. I don't know if y'all can see down there, just left of his foot. They kind of seem to have like clipped the edge of the card there. And SGC was really nice and fair about it. They looked at comps of the card, and they basically gave me the highest comp price that they could find. So they wrote me a check for $150, and they still let me keep the card. Prior to the damage that they caused, they said that this card graded an SGC 9.5, which I was, really shocked by, given the, the edge wear and the whitening of the corners, and kind of that line that, we talked about earlier. You can kind of see it through the holder. I'm not sure if that's a scratch or like a little crease or something. But this card graded an SGC 7, even with that damage to the edge. So we hit our pre-grade. We got a check for $150. I paid $50 for this card. Still going to be able to sell this card. So this was definitely a big win for me. Really was nice because it kind of helped pay for this entire order. So happy about that. All right, next card up is this 2022 Topps Finest, kind of a rose gold diamond of Fernando Tatis Jr. Card has some minor stuff. I don't know if y'all can see, like, it seems like it's kind of like tilted here, so slight like miscut, and then there's some horizontal print lines kind of on his waistline area. There's one, and then there's another one kind of running up like just slightly above his name there on the jersey. So a few minor things. The back, it's a little bit kind of canted crooked also, kind of diagonal like that. I'm going to predict that this one gets a SGC 9. Here's the Fernando Tatis Jr. This one hit an SGC 9. So we were spot on with our pre-grade here. They didn't hammer it too bad, for that. What we thought was a slight miscut in the print lines. So fair grade here, I think. All right, next card up is this 2004 SP Authentic of Tom Brady. Front of the card looks really clean. When you flip it over on the back, it kind of has this edge wear there on the bottom. Y'all can see that whitening on the card. And it also has a pretty soft corner there in that bottom left. So I'm going to predict this gets a SGC 9. here's the Tom Brady SP Authentic. This got an SGC 9.5. So pretty fair grade here. The only thing on this card was that, you know, a little bit of edge wear that you can kind of see through the case. So happy with this grade. All right, next card up is this 2001 SP Authentic Kobe Bryant. This is the Special Forces. The front of this card looks pretty good. When you flip it over to the back, some of the corners are pretty soft. That bottom left corner is soft, and that top left corner is a little soft. I'm going to predict that this gets an SGC 8.5, so we're going to hope for a 9 here. Here's the SP Authentic Kobe Bryant. This one got an SGC 9.5. So pretty generous grade here. The card looks really good in the holder. The only thing, you know, is I would say is that back bottom left corner looks a little soft, but I'm pretty happy with that grade there. Next card is a 2022 Contenders Optic of Dak Prescott. This is numbered out of 50. Really a clean looking card. The only thing really I could say wrong with this one is centering's a little off. It's kind of thin there on the left, thicker on the right. This is probably the best condition card though out of this submission. I'm going to say that this one gets an SGC 9.5. Here's the Dak Prescott. This one got an SGC 9.5. So spot on with our prediction here. Good looking card. Card was pretty clean. I think they probably just dinged it a little bit for the centering. All right, next card up is this 2005 Upper Deck Ultimate Collection of a Dirk Nowitzki. This is numbered out of 750. The card, it's kind of a full, heavy card. It's got a little bit of edge wear on each side of that full, heavy area. And then on the back, let's see if I can move that around. Kind of hard to see on here, but right in that bottom area, just right of the Upper Deck logo, there's, I don't know if it's like dimples, a couple of little dimples. I'm going to predict that this gets an SGC 9. Here's the Dirk. You can kind of see there on the edge. It's got that little kind of, I don't know if it's a scratch or a little bit of wear. This one got an SGC 10. So was definitely a little surprised by this one, given the you know, slight edge wear to the you know, sides on each side, especially with that little nick there. But they were pretty forgiving on this one. Gave it an SGC 10. All right, and the last card here is a 2014 Panini Prism of Julio Jones. Not sure if this is called the Red X Fractor, but it is numbered out of 125. Not a terrible condition card. The only thing really, like, see that bottom corner there has a little bit of whitening to it. Hard to see on the camera. But I would predict that this card would get an SGC 9.5. All right, here's the Julio. This one got an SGC 10. So happy with this one here. I think it's a fair grade. That whitening of the corner isn't too bad. You don't kind of see it a little bit better in the holder there. But it's a good looking card. I was definitely happy to get this one back in a 10. All right, guys, I appreciate y'all checking out the video. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if y'all enjoyed it, and I'll see y'all on the next one.